Hess. What's going on, guys? DJ Hess here, and I'm bringing you guys a complete solo strategy guide, and this is going to be for the Moon map pack, and this should get you into the 30s, if not farther. As you'll see in the video, I get to 23, but so I restarted the game. This is a couple tips in the beginning. I restarted the game a couple times at the beginning until I saw Juggernog drop down, and I fast forward to the first part of this up until around 5 or so. But basically, you wait till the Juggernog comes down at the top in the beginning, and then you go ahead and run circles around this area until you get enough points to get Juggernog. And basically, I do have another tutorial on this that's slower, that tells you like how to do it, and make sure you go to the corners of the map and all that stuff, or on the corners of the train area up here. But when you do that, you just kind of round them up and then just shoot on them. And then, and obviously I got way over my mount. I was really trying to pack a punch. It would have been pretty rad to be able to pack a punch from the beginning, but I wasn't able to do it. 3800 is pretty good though. But anyway, this is how you start. You want to make sure you start every time like this, because there's no reason to start the game without Juggernog. And in this case, I'm starting off round 1 right here with Juggernog. And then you grab the suit right in front of you, push up to turn on your mask, and then you then round 1 actually begins. So you already have Juggernog before the round starts, and then basically you need a knife only round 1 and 2, and actually until you can do anything, because I don't have any ammo. So, but it's fairly easy to knife only with round 1. I would wait till the zombies are inside the room. If you don't, if you knife them through the wall, then basically what ends up happening is you don't get the opportunity to get a drop. So make sure you knife them when they get outside of the wall, and then you get the opportunity to get a drop. For the round 2, I didn't want to do that because I wanted to be a little more cautious, and I didn't want to get overwhelmed. Sometimes it happens even in round 2, so I decided to knife them through the wall. But round 1, definitely should wait, because you should be able to get some drops. I should have already bought Quick Revive. It's sitting right there on the end of the map, on one of the ends right there, and there it is. I finally buy it. So now I have Quick Revive and Jug, but I could have bought them in the beginning because I had enough points. Now you're going to notice that there's an astronaut that came in the room. You kind of got to be careful with these astronauts. If you get too close to those astronauts, they grab you and then like head slam you, and then they kind of launch you in a new location. But worst of all, they end up taking one of your perks. So I went down and out through the door, and I grabbed the MPL. I didn't grab the M14 first. I went straight for the MPL, because I think that you can save up enough points. You should be able to save up enough points just to be able to buy the MPL. The MPL kills the zombies with more shots than the M14, or you could shoot them quicker and therefore get more points using the MPL instead of the M14. So strategy-wise, for round 3, 4, 5, usually around 4 and 5, you'll end up staying out in this area, watching your back and your sides, because they will spawn occasionally. But basically, you'll just be picking them off from this doorway. They'll be coming through the top stairs and the bottom stairs, and then you'll just do this until you hit around 5 or so. So you should be able to get enough points, I believe, somewhere in like maybe 4,000 or 5,000 points, where you can go back and you're going to open all the doors to be able to turn on the power. So as you can see here, I did get a max ammo, so I'm going to go ahead and just spam them with my pistol, because I want to use all the ammo that I'm not going to use as soon as I go in the other room and try to get a different gun. So spam them with the ammo and making sure I'm good. So now round 5 is about to start, and I decided to go for no, I'm sorry, I wait here. So after round 5 or until you feel comfortable, you need to go and start opening the doors. I have enough money now that I can go turn on the power by far. So I'm going to show you basically from that first room. This is the room that was right there that I grabbed the MPL from, and I'm going to go ahead, and I was starting to get overwhelmed, so I'm like, well, I might as well, and then all of a sudden I get all these drops. So, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys basically how to turn on the power. So once you open this door where the MPL was, I'm going to go ahead and you go through this little hallway area, and you'll just run straight back, and then you have to open this door as well, and you'll jump back down. This is some zero gravity area again, and right here the power switch is right there, and then the mystery box, it does move, but on occasion it does spawn right here. So after you get enough goodies or whatever from the mystery box that you think you might have. Fortunately, I didn't get too much. You're going to go ahead and run straight across, and then you'll see the pyramid. You go up the stairs to the upper tier area, and basically I would recommend doing this from round 7 or 6 onwards, because this area is going to be the key for high round success that I'm leading you to right now. So watch this area right here too. As soon as you head up those steps, there's always one of those crawlers, and then you can see right here I'm opening this door. So follow that path and play it back if you need, but this is the area you needed to go. When you get inside this big dome, there's actually 2 ways to go in this dome, but this is the cheapest way. Once you get inside this dome, the madness can begin, basically, because this center rock area, cluster area where the claymores are right here, which I highly recommend buying, by the way. Once you find this area, you just run circles around the claymores, and this I know there's other people that have found spots like this in here, but this is the one that I found for me before I saw any videos, and it works wonders. I don't know if other people have different circles within this area, but this area is just so large that it's so easy to round up the zombies in, and you should be able to make it to at least round 20 doing this constantly. Now, there's one thing to keep in mind: the astronauts do spawn in, so you got to make sure they spawn in just randomly every round or every other round. But you got to make sure you keep your distance. Like I said, you get close, they'll grab you, they'll slam you, and then you'll warp into a different location, and you'll also lose one of your perks. So, but this is the area you want to leave a crawler in this area and then go run around and explore. The other thing that you need to know is it happens randomly as well. I thought it happened every 7 rounds. It happens randomly, but the excavation thing sort of happens, and it basically the lady speaks in the background and it says, warning, blah blah blah, area 6 or area 11 is gonna get hit by the digger, basically. And so she'll keep on giving you the warning and keep on giving you the warning, and eventually what will end up happening is that area will get destroyed. So you need to basically run to that area when it's safe and go, and you have to grab the hacker, and I'm going to show you that as a bonus at the end of this video. Grab the hacker and basically hack it so you can stop it from destroying everything. Now, on the earlier rounds, that's fine, but what happens when you get in the 20s and there's so many zombies that keep spawning that you're not going to be able to kill all the zombies on the screen at the same time or at one time to be able to go ahead and run back to the spawn area to go ahead and hack and get the diggers to stop. So basically what I'm going to show you is this strategy that I found the best, and I've used it in other maps as well, but you need to have the ray gun. And right here I'm showing you guys I was showing you guys the action in lower rounds, and now I'm showing you the roundabout action around the stone in the high round. The perk setup is important. PhD flopper, just in case you hit one of those yellow pads, it launches in the air, and if you fall you die. So definitely important. Juggernog, quick revive, and then the mule kick, which is the new perk with 3 guns that you can hold. But basically, you see right here, once you hit in the 20s, you just shoot them low, and they'll break off and start crawling. And then as they're crawling around, you can go ahead, and just about get killed here, but you can go ahead and then run off and then control the digger and then hack. And I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to run and do that. So this is hopefully helpful. You should be able to get to the higher rounds. I got to round 23 or so using this strategy, and unfortunately I was trying to do an Easter egg and I ended up dying doing that. Otherwise I'm pretty sure I could have got a lot further than this, but this strategy helped me. So one of these counters, there will be a hacker, and basically you got to just find it. There's 6 counters total, and I went out the wrong door here, and there's 3 floors where the hacker could be. The top 2 floors and then this one. And on one of the shelves, the hacker unit is there. I grabbed it, but when you grab the hacker, you don't get the spacesuit anymore. And when the space areas, so like areas like right here, it's going to be hard to breathe because I don't have my spacesuit on. So you have to kind of hurry through this area, then you're safe in this area. But when you get back to the main area, for some reason, I believe the area usually is protected. Actually, this area is usually protected, but for some reason, I'm getting hurt. I think it's some of the area has been breached. So right now, I'm going to stay in the safe area right here, switch to my hacker, and then run to the unit that needs to be hacked, because you can see the window's been broken, and you got to use the hacker. The other thing is you have to have the hacker out in your hand, and you saw that I failed right there miserably. So put the hack in your hand, run out. You should be able to stop this. The crawlers are still going to be running around on the ground, and then you should be able to run back to your killing area and let the mayhem proceed. So I hope this was effective and efficient for you guys for a 20, 30, 40, 50 round strategy guide. And if you guys can, I really would like a subscription if you guys have not subscribed to my channel. Maybe a thumbs up if this has helped you. And hope you guys enjoy playing the new moon map. I thoroughly do. And check out my channel for more content. Thanks, guys.